Hi, today we talk about motor insurance. Motor insurance. You will know that the Road Traffic Act demands that everyone who's driving a vehicle on a public road should have insurance. They should have insurance. And today we have third party insurance. That's the one we're going to focus on, and in subsequent posts we'll talk about the other two types of insurance. Third party insurance is the minimum amount of cover that the government requires of you, or the laws of Zambia require of you who is driving a vehicle to have as you drive on the Zambian roads. And this, as already mentioned, is mandatory. That can never be overemphasized. Third party motor insurance is mandatory. What does it cover? Well, it covers injury or death to people that you hit into as you drive your vehicle. It also covers property damage. That is property damage for third parties. So, if your vehicle is parked at your house and you are driving out and you hit into the gate, you hit into a wall fence, if that house is yours, if that property is yours, this policy is not responding. This policy covers third parties. It doesn't cover your vehicle, it doesn't cover your property. Third parties only. So the idea that the government had, so that it was to protect people that you hit into. The liability that falls on you should not be run away from or avoided because you do not have money. Therefore, they refer you to an insurance company, and that insurance company should be able to sort out your problems should they arise in case of an accident. What does it mean in terms of monetary cover? Third party property damage covers you up to a limit of 30,000 kwacha. 30,000 kwacha, nothing. If you damage a property that is worth 40,000 kwacha, the insurance company will help you with a part of that claim, and the remainder will be covered by yourself. In insurance, it is referred to as you are self-insured for the remainder of that claim amount. Even in the 30,000 kwacha, there is a deduction of 10% that comes from your pocket. Nobody else will help you with that. Or if you have good Samaritans around you that can help you, they can come in. But that 10% is going to be mandatory and required of you. So 10% of the 30,000 will then be 3,000 kwacha. And that is what you will pay towards the claim, and the insurance company will cover the remainder 90%. So 3,000 off 30,000, that comes to 27,000. That's what the insurance company will help you with. If the accident that you cause brings about the death or injury of one individual, the law will give you about 66,000 kwacha. You can claim up to 66,000 kwacha from your insurance company, and they will help you with that without any deduction at all. That's in contrast to the property damage where there is a deduction. If it's more than one person who injures themselves, who gets injured out of the accident that you cause, or who dies out of the accident that you cause, the law will mandate the insurance company to pay up to 133,000 kwacha. 133,000 kwacha. That is going to come entirely from the insurance company. If the people who you have injured are claiming any more than this limit amount that I have stated, whether on property or on injury, the insurance company will pay their bit, and the difference is going to have to come from you. That is important to note. It is important also because you need to remember that these limits are what the law has stipulated. However, should you require more than that, you can top up on whatever amount of premium you are paying, and the insurance company will be happy to increase that limit and then increase how much you'll be able to pay out should a claim come on you. And that is then you being proactive, you ensuring that you do not dip into your pocket for claims that can be sorted out by an insurance company. So that's it about third party insurance. See you next time.